Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we are cracking the code on the YouTube algorithm. But here's the thing. It's not about some secret hack. It's all about mastering 3 core signals YouTube looks for to decide if a video lives or dies. You get these right, and the algorithm becomes your biggest fan. You get them wrong, and your content might as well be invisible.
Okay, so let's just jump right into this. A study from Microsoft found that our average human attention span has now dropped to just 8 seconds. That's officially less than a goldfish. Now, in the world of content, this isn't just some funny little fact. It's the entire battlefield where your video either wins or loses.
And this quote right here, this gets to the absolute heart of it all. This is the fundamental shift in thinking that every single creator needs to make. Your job is not to beat the algorithm. It's to create videos that genuinely satisfy your audience, because YouTube's entire system is literally built to find those satisfying videos and serve them up to more and more people.
So to do that, you have to master what we're calling the 3-signal gauntlet. First up, winning that initial click. Second, earning the watch. And third, you have to prove satisfaction. We're going to walk through each of these gates, and then I'll show you how they all combine to create this amazing growth cycle for your channel.
All right, let's get into our first gate and see how this all starts to build. Look, before anyone can even watch your amazing video, they have to decide to click play. This very first signal is all about how you package your content. It's your video's first impression.
The key metric we're talking about here is click-through rate, or CTR. It's a really simple idea. Out of everyone who saw your thumbnail, what percentage actually clicked on it? You got to think of it as the ultimate report card for your title and thumbnail. Did your packaging create enough curiosity and promise to actually earn that click?
Now, this is where it gets really powerful. A little 2% jump, say from 3% to 5% CTR, might not sound like much. But as you can see, that tiny improvement results in 67 more clicks from the exact same number of people seeing it. That is a massive compounding advantage that costs you absolutely nothing to implement.
So what does a good CTR even look like? Well, it definitely varies by niche, but this data gives us a really solid baseline. If you're a newer channel, you want to be aiming for that 3 to 6% range. More established channels, though, they're often hitting 5 to well over 10%. So if you're below these benchmarks, your packaging is the very first thing you need to fix.
And the best way to improve that CTR is with systematic A/B testing. It's actually a super simple process. You just change one single thing at a time. Maybe it's the text on the thumbnail or the emotion in the title. Let it run for about 2 to 3 days to get good, clean data, and then just implement the winner. If you do this consistently, you turn what was once guesswork into a reliable, data-driven system for growth.
Okay, so you won the click. Awesome. But honestly, the real challenge is just beginning. Holding on to that goldfish-level attention. Gate 2 is all about turning that initial click into a viewer who is actually committed to watching. Research from Brandify shows that you have a brutally short window to make your case. If you haven't given your viewer a really compelling reason to stick around in the first 3 seconds, they're probably gone. For good. I mean, that's how fast the decision is made. It's crazy. So what does success here actually look like? Well, this chart lays it out. The top established channels are literally engineering their intros to keep 70 to 85% of their audience watching past that first 30-second mark. And even for new channels, the goal is a really solid 60 to 75%.
You know, the psychology behind why a great hook works is that it hijacks our most basic instincts. We are hardwired to notice what's new or different, to immediately figure out what's in it for me. And our brains are incredibly fast to just tune out anything that feels predictable or boring. A strong opening plays directly on these triggers.
And you can trigger these instincts with a few proven hook types. A pattern interrupter could be an unexpected sound or a quick cut. A bold statement might be something wild like, "I let an AI choose my entire day, and I didn't realize it would end like this." And a value-first hook just promises a clear takeaway right away. Whatever you do, please don't start with, "Hey guys," just start with the value.
Now, beyond those first few seconds, you really need a structure for the entire video. The hook story offer framework is a really powerful model. You hook them in with that big promise. Then you tell a relatable story that builds a connection, maybe overcomes some challenges. And then you present an offer, which could be a call to subscribe or watch another video or really engage in any way.
Okay, let's move to the final gate. You've earned the click, you've earned the watch. Now you have to prove to YouTube that the viewer was truly satisfied.
This is where you close the loop and basically tell the algorithm that your video absolutely delivered on its promise. See, satisfaction isn't just one metric. It's a whole collection of positive actions, and you can think of these as different levels of approval. I mean, likes and comments are great signals, for sure, but a share, a subscribe, a viewer who comes back to your channel for more, those are the power signals that tell YouTube your content is genuinely valuable and worth showing to more people.
And it's so important to remember that you can build satisfaction even after the video ends. Tools like the Community tab are absolutely perfect for this. You can use it to keep the conversation going with polls, questions, behind-the-scenes stuff. It really deepens the relationship and keeps your channel top of mind between uploads.
And mastering this is how you unlock the ultimate prize. I mean, check this out. A massive 70% of all watch time on YouTube comes from the recommendation engine. So when you send those strong signals of satisfaction, you unlock the single biggest source of views on the entire platform. That's the game.
When you actually master all three of these gates, something really powerful starts to happen. You don't just create one successful video, you actually trigger a self-reinforcing cycle of growth for your entire channel. This slide shows you exactly how that virtuous cycle works. Your great packaging wins the click, your engaging content earns the watch time, their positive actions prove they were satisfied, and in response, the algorithm pushes your video to more viewers, which of course brings you right back to step one, but now with way more momentum.
So, the biggest takeaway from all of this is pretty simple. Growth on YouTube isn't about luck, and it's not a secret formula. It's a system. It's a feedback loop between you, your audience, and the platform. If you focus on mastering these three signals, click, watch, and satisfy, you are focusing on the only things that truly matter for growth.
So as you're working on your next video, I want you to ask yourself this question. Your last video might have passed the click test, but did it survive the watch test? Thanks for joining us to break it all down.